I have got something absolutely spectacular to show you today. Check this out. This is a Concorde Liner Centurion 1060G. It's actually almost 11 meters long, 10.74 to be precise. It weighs 18 tons. It's powered by a 9.9 litre MAN diesel engine, and it is an absolute beast. Wait to see the inside of this. It's fantastic. But I'm going to take you for a walk around the outside first. There's a few things to show you. Now, of course, you need a HGV license to drive this because it is, it's a proper piece of kit, isn't it? Look at that. Now, one thing to mention on this side is a slide out, and that is just here. It's in at the moment, and I've got it in so you can see how it looks with the slide out in, and then we'll power it out for you and you can see the difference that that makes. But yeah, that whole section there, that whole wall, moves out, and I will show you that. But there's a couple of things to show on the outside. First of all, I want to show you this because it's a bit of storage that goes right across the vehicle, like so. And if we come back a little bit further, then it's got a Fisher Panda generator down here, so it can generate its own mains power. Some of the electronics are up here as well, like so. And that, I think I'm right in saying, is water systems. I think the hot water boiler is in there as well, and the 240 volt power hookup is also there. So that's some of the technical areas. If we have a look down here, it's got a hydraulic leveling system. You can see one of the legs there. They of course lower down. There's 4 of those, and you can level the vehicle. But this is particularly intriguing. If we come right round to the back, you will see that this has got a garage. Look at that. So that will take a smart car, and basically what happens is you can lower the back of the vehicle slightly, these slide out, and then there's a winch. You can't quite see it very well because it's in behind that box there, but there's a winch to winch it in, because obviously if you drove it in, you wouldn't be able to get out once you were in. So you winch it in, winch it out. It's a power winch, of course, and that's how you operate that. If we come on around a little bit further, again, you get a real sense of the size of this vehicle. She's 2015, this one. There's an awning. You can see it along the top there. And then we come up this side, we've got things like, well, again, that's access to the garage. This is the battery stack here. Some really serious battery capacity in this one. It's a really serious vehicle. Gas tank is here, and some more of the electronics. I've got a feeling that one might be an inverter, not certain, but I think that's what that is. And then we've got the steps that power out, of course, just here. But yeah, quite a machine. Come and take a look at the inside. That's the leveling system control. We've also got the step powers in and out from just here, so of course you can reach that then from outside. You know, obviously you need a bit of power out before you can get up and in. Some of the light switches are here. And then we come right on up and in. What we'll do is we'll take this in for a second first, and then we'll head forward and work our way back. They've done a really nice job with the interior furnishings in here, I think, because you've got this beautiful cream leather, but that's offset with the dark wood and the matte dark panels about the place. But then again, it's cream along here, so it's not too heavy. It just gives it a nice bit of contrast. We've got Habitat air conditioning in this one. That's up there in the ceiling. But let's come right to the front, and we will work our way back. Here we go. Check this out. That's a pretty imposing driving position, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. There's blinds, of course, that come over all these windows here. And that's your dashboard there. As I mentioned, it's almost a 10 litre MAN engine. It's got some serious oomph to this one. And then passenger seat, of course, next to it. These are the blinds that drop down over these windows, like so, and of course these slide as well. There's storage dotted around all over the place, so all these sorts of areas up here. I'm not going to open it all because there is so much of it, but a lot of that dotted around everywhere. And if we spin right on round and take a look back down, again, you're starting to get a sense of the size of this one. Table here will slide in and out. Now, it's important to mention that as we see it here, the slide out is in. So you've still got a decent amount of space through here. You've got the kitchen back here, And as you can see, that is a nice usable area as it is. But I'm going to power the slide out now, and you can see just how much difference that makes. So, before and after. Look at that. Suddenly, we have absolutely transformed this area. The amount of extra footprint that gives you. You can see here where it's come out. So that section there was kind of here, and now it's out there. And if I come over here to the kitchen area, again, you get a real sense of what a difference that slide out makes. It turns a big vehicle into an absolutely massive one. Look at that. Just fantastic. Okay, more things to show you. We've got the some of the controls up here. So for example, this one here is giving us access to things like lighting is on here. We've also got levels for your fresh water, your grey water, and your holding tank and your gas. We can get into some of the heating systems here as well. All that kind of stuff, settings is on here, so there's a lot you can control from here. But then we've also got, then separate to that, the control for the generator is up here. We've got heating controls up here, separate again, all that kind of stuff. I think that that one there is to do with the inverter. And then we've also got a little bar area, TV folds out from here. What else can I show you? Little storage area there for some umbrellas or whatever else you want to put in it, right next to the steps. And then we're back into the kitchen area. So fridge and freezer are here, of course, decent size as you'd expect. There is cooker up above like so. And then these are just what's like a big pantry area really, isn't it? So a load of storage here, drawers, 3 of them down here. And then even things like this, it slides out. Again, you can keep food or whatever else you want to keep safely tucked away in there. More drawers down here. If we come all the way around, similar sort of deal over on this side. So this one slides out like so. And there's another one underneath. And then this is, again, part of the kitchen area. So it's right across the vehicle, really. It's a gas hob on this one. Sink, of course, down underneath here. And then bin underneath there, and more storage down here. So that is that. That's storage along here as well. And that is basically the living area. But of course there's much more. I love the lighting they've put in around here. Very subtle. These windows open as well, of course, as you'd expect. And there's also opening skylights up in the ceiling. Now back here, this is a sliding door, and this takes us through to bathroom. And it is, again, a really good size. It's the full width of the vehicle. So we've got a separate shower area here with the doors that slide around like so. Bit more storage. Window again, all these windows as you'd expect have got blinds that come across them. Toilet is here, towel rail as well. And if we come right on around then, we've got the sink. We've got little bits of storage up in behind here. Turn them first, there we go. But the other thing we've got here then is wardrobes. So you've got hang locker there, drawers down underneath, similar deal over here, and those are illuminated as well. Very, very smart. And then back again, another sliding door. So these are like pocket doors. They basically slide away completely, which in this sort of vehicle, of course, is ideal, because you can imagine if they opened this way, you would you'd have it kind of in your way. But sliding away like that, absolutely perfect. Now it's worth mentioning, of course, we've got steps up to the bedroom, but beyond that, so from here forward, it's a completely flat floor all the way through. So that works well. Steps here, because of course this is a little bit higher, because the garage is underneath here. So they've made a nice job of that. Really integrated it well. So you don't really get the sense of massive space that's down below. We've got TV in here again. We've got wardrobes in here again. We've got drawers down underneath. all the sort of stuff you'd expect. This is all storage. Around here, again, you've got the opening skylight in the ceiling. Again, you've got the blinds that come across these and the side windows as well. So it's a nice light area, but you can close it right up for privacy and obviously keep it dark for sleep. Impressive, isn't it? Got separate heating control for this area. Come over here. Again, yet more storage. And I think if you come right back here, you can get a real sense of the size of this, because if I position myself back on the bed, you can see just how far it is. And of course, we're not even at the back of the vehicle here. We go further back again, right to the head of the bed. But that does give you a good sense of just how much motorhome this is. It's absolutely magnificent. Let's head on back through to the front. 2015, this one, I think I said that, but in case I didn't, that's what it is. And that, I think you'll agree, is pretty spectacular. I am going to take a seat over here on this suspension seat. That's rather nice. I'm going to say massive thanks to South Downs Motorhome Centre up here in Portsmouth. They invited me up to take a look at this one. Huge thanks as ever to you guys, of course, for watching it. Let me know what you think of that, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.